next shipment should be here by now.
Hello Lucky, how are you? कैसा है भाई? Sorry, how are you? भाई बोल देता उसको हमेशा. These notifications are working. Okay, so notifications are working.
The next shipment should be here by now.
Hey, our Edo's flying somewhere. Yes, I was trying that glitch, but it's not working on my PS5. I think. I just saw a video of that when I was on YouTube.
The next shipment should be here.
I think you should use Kaya. Okay. Where is
Ready
he?
when you are.
Have you tried this glitch? Because he's skinny. So how do we do this? It's not working, I think.
The next shipment should be here by now.
You have ally? Yes, I have her.
The next shipment should be here by now.
Hey, it's not working, yeah. Maybe they patched it. Yes, I think maybe they patched it.
What's the hurry?
Yes, I have her. I have Aloy. I never used her.
I'm Aloy. Ready for the hunt.
Ready for the hunt. Hey, I also have a weapon. Underwater glitch was the best one. One of the best. If I wanted Aloy. Hey, how can I get her constellations? Why can't I get an Aloy? It's been 5 years. Ah, there was a banner for Aloy. Was there a banner? I didn't knew that. She had a banner. Yeah.
This'll pack a punch.
There was, okay. I don't know that. Ah, because I got her in my mail. That's why I thought you could only get her through the mail. Yes, I also thought I thought you could get only her through the mail. I don't know. I got her through mail. So, what do we have to do? भाई तुम्हें याद है मैं बोलता रेडन पुल करूँगा नाविया नहीं. क्या हो गया भाई फिर प्रिंस बॉय? डिड यू गेट रेडन और नॉट? I like Allied's design, especially her eyes. Okay, especially her eyes. I don't have enough materials for her, and I can't farm them for now. Yeah, she requires way too much to farm, yaar. She needs crystal marrow and spectral husk. Both of them. Sorry, crystal marrow is difficult to farm. That's why I was saying that. जो तुम्हारे साथ हुआ वो ही no difference. Sorry to hear that, Prince Boy. Who did you get? Was it this character? कौन मिला प्रिंस बॉय? कौन सा कैरेक्टर मिला भाई तेरे को?
Ever seen one of these?
I thought Ella was from Sumeru Desert. She's from Inazuma. Yeah, when she came, there was not a desert, Sumeru. So if I'm the only one who wants her, am I the only one who wants her? I don't think she will get a rerun. Hey Prince Boy, which character did you get instead of Raiden? कौन मिला भाई? Then everyone can get a C1.
Another job.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks.
बोला तो सेम तुम्हारे अच्छा तुम्हारे तरीके का नाम उस भाई अच्छा नाम नहीं लेना चाहता. ओके 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 ओके. मेरे समान सेम हुआ. मेरे को लगा तू बोलना चाहता था कि सिर्फ 50-50 मेरे समान सेम आ रहा. सेम कैरेक्टर का आइडिया नहीं था मेरे को. ओके समझ गया भाई.
I am them.
So how many primos do you have now, Prince Boy? Clarity coffee. 1 portion of coffee and drinking water each. Hey Macka, by the way, there was a luxurious just near north of the map and found it. चलो जिम में हूँ, घर जाके बात करता हूँ. ओके जिम में है भाई. ओके मिलते हैं. There was a luxurious chest north of the north map and fountain. Okay. Luxurious chest. Add water. It's on a mountain. Okay. Let's go there next, I think. Hey, does anyone else want a coffee? Luxurious chest near north of the map and fountain. North of the map, here, around somewhere here, you're saying. I have to climb that. It's all the way up. Okay, I'm going. Yup. Ah, this is not working. I don't know if you... I think I have collected it already, I think. Because mine is 100% already, so I think I have already collected that. Hello Dark Matter, how are you? Bro, what happened? Why are you crying? Did you also lose a 50? Sorry. Oh. Okay. I knew it. Hey, how do you knew it? Ah, the way he was telling that's why you know it's okay. Ah, that forbidden child. Hey, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, Dark Matter. You can get her. You still have like 18 days. You should grind more and you will get her. Just like I got mine. Sorry. Just like I grinded for Ayaga. Watch the language. Hey, have I said something that I shouldn't have? Okay. Okay, you are saying that to Dark Matter. FK this game. You have 18 days for something to happen. Yes, anything can happen in 18 days, Dark Matter. I'm sure something will work out. Piggy, piggy, pig, pig.
Take it easy.
Yes. Did you check that island? Which island? Which island are you talking about? I haven't explored it because it looks suspicious. Which island? This one? Are you talking about this island? The one with I don't know which island you're talking about. I'm sure something. Yo, what's happening here? Hey, nothing is happening. Everyone is. Can you come to my. Okay, I will come after this. Commissions. Almost died. She almost died here. Hey, do you need help with boss, Dark Matter? Bosses? It's 12:36 AM. No, I want to show you. What do you want to show me?
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Take cover.
Okay, we are done with commissions. Hey, also commissions. Puncture.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing today's commission. Add Astra Abyssos.
Ah.
Add Astra Abyssos.
What do you mean by puncture? Hey Dark Matter, are you online right now? I don't think so. You are not online. Message me when you're online. Translation told me Suka means or something. Pierce. Hey, Suka mean understood. ये नोबलेस ऑब्लिज में पास आर्टिफैक्ट्स नहीं है वो एक ही स्वॉर्ड थी वाली दे दिया मैंने एचपी परसेंटेज बढ़ रहा था उससे डार्क मैटर ऑनलाइन आया है ना हे डार्क मैटर आर यू स्टिल देयर ऑनलाइन आ रहा है भाई I need water.
Going in. Take cover. Shower me with praise.
Oh, coming
You are in second ID. Hey, you have both IDs. You have two IDs, that matter.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Watch out!
यार लगा नहीं पता क्या You are in second ID. We are not friends here. Okay, we are not friends here. Luna ID. Hey, send me a क्या बोलते हैं UID. I will send you a friend request from here, from this account. 885 147 47 296. Hey, send your friend request. Or less. Keep normal temperature or less than 12 less or 12 less the room temperature. I thought you were talking about his IQ. Room temperature IQ. Dark matter.
Going in!
Attaboy!
Coming at ya!
Happy New Year. Triple one. Double one, double one. I think that's his luckiest strike. Yes, luckiest strike. This guy's the biggest whale I have ever seen. Shoo. Hey, where did that guy go? किधर गया बंदा भाई? Are you seeing that shit? Yes, I have seen that. Chill, there has a child here. Hey, who's the child here? Okay, are you talking about yourself, Luggy?
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by
And I
my
don't
mother.
mean he.
Have you noticed how it shaped?
Are you talking about yourself? I'm leaving the game because of that. Hey, don't give up yet, yaar. Dark matter. You can still get ridden. You still have chance.
Can't catch me.
Hey, Dark matter. Do you want some help with any bosses? भाई बॉस के लिए कोई मदद चाहिए तो बता दे, मदद कर दूंगा तेरी जाने से पहले. Copy mode interrupted. Returning to your own world. What happened? क्या हो गया भाई?
Can't catch me.
She could be a freeze healer. Today is Thursday, so I can upgrade this weapon. I should upgrade it. Yeah man, have faith.
Do your master's bidding. Transfiguration. Take flight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Can play Happy B-Day on the keyboard and on the monster. Congrats then.
My will embodied. Go as planned. Unthinkable.
We'll see you after 2 months. क्या हो गया भाई? मत जा.
Embrace the ice. Whirling
Okay,
snow.
because of exams or something like that.
Unleash.
तू ऐसे चले जाएगा तो भाई तेरे कैरेक्टर्स का क्या होगा? लकी सही बोल रहा है. Really, I'm leaving for months. 2 month please. I forbid you to not.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration. I swear by my sword. Shower me with praise. My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Hey, hello Teddy, how are you?
Take flight.
Teddy बहुत दिन से busy है भाई project वगैरह करने में. Just think how many days. No, भाई तू 2 महीने नहीं खेलेगा. 2 महीने लॉगिन मार और सिर्फ super strong Ayaka. Yo, Ayaka got super strong again. Or are you talking about my Ayaka? Well, my Ayaka is strong. No, I'm not retarded. I'm leaving. We'll meet you after 2 months. Thanks, everybody. Hey, at least you should do dailies. If you're not gonna explore. You can't play Genshin for... Yes, you will miss out the primals. इतने जल्दी हार मत मान भाई, खेल. अगर तेरे पास कुछ और इम्पोर्टेंट काम है तो कर सकता है तू. वैसे गेम्स इम्पोर्टेंट है नहीं इतना. I don't think I will be able to complete this weapon today. हाँ मेरे को वेपन बैनर पे विश मांगना है. बहुत अच्छा है. मेरे को रिडन का वेपन चाहिए. सिग्नेचर वेपन चाहिए मेरे को. Hey, what should I do to... How can you easily get your favorite 5-star character or weapon? Is there any trick? What do you think? Okay, you're also going abroad. So it will be difficult for you to log in Genshin. हाँ तूने बोला था भाई तू पढ़ने जा रहा है भाई. We'll play with fresh mind. Naruto. Naruto. बुलाना मत प्लीज. Okay, all the best, Dark Matter. I hope I will see you again sometime. Bye, Dark Matter. I think I have to go from here. पहले बाहर निकलते हैं यहाँ से. Yeah, sayonara. Is bro actually gonna wait for 60 days? We get a sub. क्या?
Can't catch me.
I have to go from up. Oh, we just got a sub. We just got a sub. I don't think so. Nobody new came here, I think. Hey, was it your second account, Lucky? Or someone else's second account? I don't think someone new is here. Is someone new here? Was it your second account, Lucky? Is that a yes for that?
Can't catch me.
Yeah, I see that though. Hey, was it your second account, controller? You got one sub, man. Okay.
Can't catch me.
Hey. Hey, is it someone? Is it someone? Any of you's one other account? तुम में से किसी और का अकाउंट है क्या भाई? आ, ये दर्द दिया भाई.
Strike a pose.
Nope. Some Paul. Hey, was it someone new here? Okay. You guys saw a name, right? What was his name again? Paul. Paul name account. Okay. Okay, must be someone new. Yes, I guess they left. Or they might be still here and not answering. Must be watching from TV. It's hard to chat in TV. Oh, we have 117 sub. Their name is Paul Wanger. Okay. Hey, thank you, Paul, for this sub. If you are still watching. There are 117 sub. Victory dance. Hey controller, are you good? Are you getting nauseous? Are you feeling nauseous? Follow the path that and look for the missing sketches. Are they all outside or something? This isn't either.
Watch out! I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Why? Hey, what happened? Hey, who tastes better, Paimon or duck? I guess Paimon. Just try.
The show begins! Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya! Watch out!
I think that guy just like to tease you. Hey, there's a dog here. Pepper is here. Prepare. They use it as a toilet paper. Why are my goose always? Return to the campsite. आता हूँ डेलीज करके। भाई तू यहाँ पे था अभी तक? टेडी भाई तू यहाँ पे था? I don't. I would love to eat a Chinese. I think he means a Chinese style cooked duck. I think that what it means. That what he means. There's a dish, recipes, something like a Chinese duck. They say that. Hey, have you eaten a duck before, Maga? You know a lot. Yeah, I have never. I have never eaten a duck before. So I don't know how to do that taste. What should I cook today? Duck. Different. I already have that. Hey, you already have that. What is that for? Is it for depression? Or is it for duck? Cook depression, so it burn, sin hell. I'm the definition of depression and disappointment. Then cook yourself. Hey, how can he cook himself? Someone else have to cook him. I think you should cook. Nope, I think I need to eat something light. About some ramen. Just stop. My jeez, aren't those imposter stories not easy? Super undefeatable. Man is a big fan of a duck. Unless you're eating the imposter.
Quick, look! sky! Look at that scorching sun! It's like a blast furnace! You know what this means? It means we have to drop everything right
And I will
now
eat
and make a run for
every
the ice
piece
cream
of
store.
your
We
decor.
need to get 2 of the biggest
Decor.
cones they sell.
And I will eat
then
it.
it's an all-out race to see who can finish before it melts.
AKA eat whole. Eat it whole. Frame pictures. Maggie will save my night for today. Okay. You want to eat something light and you are eating Maggie. Maggie is noodles. Maggie equals to noodles. Going to cook now. Cook my cheese and cook your That is a threat. This is a threat. You really think I will get my... I'll be able to write a novel. A legendary swordsman. Swordsman. Cheese. What does that mean? CHSES. Cheese. Hey, I know where he lives. Where he lives. Do you want his address? Okay, same as last time, yaar. For that, I first have to pray for God to give me some IQ. Hey, how many days are remaining for Spiral? For the first, I have to pray to God. Lucifer, undefeatable, alert man. uh, 4 days are remaining for Spiral. I think we will do Spiral tomorrow. कल करेंगे भाई, Spiral करेंगे कल. 4 दिन बचे हैं, Spiral करना है. I'm online. Okay, सागर का मैसेज है भाई. Hey, she's still thinking Maggie is something else. Don't give me emotional damage by using that word, okay? Ah, come after me. They will. Okay, these goose will die. Hey, what is that guy typing with my second account, yaar? I have to warn him. You used. Ah, hey, don't take that guy seriously. Ah, he's using my account, so he can't do anything. Hmm. He's the unpaid moderator. It just. Okay, I'm done. गलत जन से बात किया मैंने. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Look for inspirations for him. Where can we find inspirations? Inspiration.
Take it easy.
गलत जन से बात किया. क्या हो गया भाई? So.
If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
Once
Row, row, row.
Let's get down to business. Perfect distance.
Quietly now.
God.
Dumpy, dumpy.
Hey, what does that mean, Lucky?
You're picking on me.
Finally,
Everyone hold hands.
my blade.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Inazuma shines eternal.
GOT got, remember? I don't remember anything. Hey, what does got mean? What is the full form of GOT? Man, why don't you stop this drone? I have to do a quest for that and I don't want to do that quest. I will do this. But not now.
Take it easy.
Okay. Yeah, still one commission is remaining. यारा नहीं करेंगे.
Add Astra. Thank you for
But that storm is quite irritating.
Add
I
Astra.
have to change it. Nan. Hey, hello Nan, how are you? PS5? Yes, I am playing on
Take it easy.
PS5. I think I can wish one time. Nah, saving the. I will save. Let's see how many Primo Gems we can save this time. Saving Primo Gem. Saving Primo Gems. Good. Hey, hello Kiran, how are you? Kiran bhai, kaisa hai? Go for it. Hey, I'm not gonna vision for anything right now. Hey, whose story quest we should do today? Hey, Hey, lucky you were not present that day. We were doing child's story quest. Your favorite characters story quest. Let's go with Yelan this time. I'm fine.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
Oh, hey, Hoishin. Long time no see. Fancy meeting you here.
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time.
Better all the time. Hey, अपना हेल्प किया उनको इसको. अच्छा ये वो है ना. ये वही है ना जो क्या बोलते हैं कमीशन बोलता है यहाँ पे ये देती है. I think she's. Who is she? Okay, who is she? I think who is that?
But I've been feeling distracted at work
I think
lately.
she's the one who gives out commissions
I just feel
in
constantly
this
agitated.
area, Leo area.
What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Nothing specifically.
Not daily
He's not
commissions,
unwell.
weekly
He
commissions.
says he's just increasingly low on energy these days. He's always said, old age comes for us all. in
ये
the
क्या
end."
देती है?
Anyway,
ये
my
reputation
father
rewards नहीं
works
मिलते
in
क्या हर एक region के भाई अपने को?
reputation teams.
लियो है कि ये
Why
देती
don't
है?
you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you too. I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
Sure, let's go.
Yes, your reputations. I do mean that. It screenshot लेना था यार मेरे को उसका.
Take it easy.
Yes, I mean reputations. देखो वो जो थी ना देख. You can find her here. This one. Yeah, she is a lady. Hey, no, sorry, I think I messed up. She's not the one who gives out commissions. Then who is she? Yeah, I also don't remember who is she then. Her dress was same, so I thought she was her. Okay, ये इसका ओनर होगा शायद तक वो टी उसका.
Tian, we're here to chat with you.
Oh,
Yes, ये लान का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट
what
है.
a lovely surprise. Welcome. Oishi.
ये टी का जो भी है ना एरिया नहीं क्या उसका शायद तक वो होंगी मैनेजर वगैरह कुछ होंगी.
I heard that you've been traveling all over the place recently.
The one who
I
gives
would
reputation
very much
mission
like to hear your adventure
wears
story.
green cloth. Yes.
Oishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry. I'm quite all right. It's just the years gradually catching up with me.
They look quite
As I
quite
grow
same.
older,
Those clothes look quite same. So I
starting to
was
find
I
that
confused them.
Many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak. Especially recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels. I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Yes, this is
Oh,
Yelan's story
you
quest.
see,
Hey Kiran, have you not completed this
Tianshu is a
story quest?
rather unique position among the
Are you
Liyue
yet to
Shishin.
complete this story quest? Oh
Historically
shoot.
speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning,
I'm not able to
giving advice. So a public
take my
selection
leg up.
process would not be suitable. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence by outside forces. So we tend to be as discreet as possible in their assessment and appointment.
Dude,
For
Bennett and
these
Mika have
reasons, the
same model
incumbent
with
Tianshu
different clothes
typically
and
recommends
hairstyle.
their candidate of choice, and this is then approved by the other Qixing members.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Kuching, Lady Mingwa,
I did
and the
complete
other
this story
Qixing
quest on
appoint
my
them?
EU account. Okay, I did complete. Okay.
Correct. Unfortunately, due to my health, I won't be able to assess every candidate myself. Not to despair, however, because I've found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
It's Yelan!
Jackpot. Uncle Tian here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a...
What do you think? Paimon thinks so too. It can't be a bad thing to be on good terms with a new Qixing, right?
Alright then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tian,
इसके बाद वाला
you said you're
सब
into behind-the-scenes
स्टोरी क्वेस्ट
planning?
करना बाकी
My
है.
work's of the
सिर्फ
covert variety
नाइडा
too.
का
Don't you think
किया
I
है.
might make a good Tianshu?
इसके बाद वाले सब स्टोरी क्वेस्ट करना बाकी है.
To be the next
सिर्फ नाइडा का किया है फॉर
I'm not
डेंड्रो ड्रैगन.
opposed
ओके,
to the
डेंड्रो ड्रैगन.
idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates are qualified for the position, I'll recommend you for the job.
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house.
Rounds on the house.
You're all set?
Uncle Tian seems really worn down. It's like all his energy's gone.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tian is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingbo, and Zhi. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingbo works at the Liyue Ministry of Civil
The
Affairs.
story quest is
and
like
Zhi is focused
Ajay
on study and
Devgan.
travel.
Drishyam
Try to
movie
keep all that
second.
in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at your high pavilion in a short while.
मेरे को फिर से पढ़ना है इसको. I know it. This story quest is like Ajay Devgan.
Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what
Drishyam movie 2nd October. Panji. 3rd
Let's
October
leave
is
that until we get to your high pavilion. All right, heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change.
You will
in
understand
Qixing.
what say
Can't afford
when you
to miss
proceed in
anything,
story.
no
Okay.
matter how small.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.
Take it easy.
Breaking the rules here.
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair. I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
Oh, I mean,
But Ajay Devgan was
I think it's fine.
clever. Okay.
That's called being complacent.
I are
If you're
done.
happy to
What
just
are you
accept
done
the
with,
way
Lucky?
things are, you'll never be able to
Present.
change anything in the future.
oh, come on. That's just... Now you're just being unreasonable.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for. And Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying we're obliged to stand up while we wait, so why don't we borrow some chairs from the guild nearby?
Fine. They're not the best quality chairs, to be sure. But under the circumstances, it would be better than nothing.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived. We'll meet them formally soon. Before
Okay,
that,
so
let me run
how?
you through the
Yeah.
assessment process.
How do I say? ऐसा लिखा है क्या? How do I say?
I've split it into 2 stages: current affairs and planning, and face-to-face interview. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance.
Hey, hello Sword,
These
how
are
are
the
you?
reports they submitted.
Wow, one of them is really thick.
It's also worth mentioning a stipulation I gave them. Whoever is appointed as the new Tianshu will be expected to implement their plan as put forward in their manifesto.
Hey, hello Sword, how are you?
Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be permitted to change their plan. Therefore, these 3 piles of documents in front of us represent where each candidate stands on key policy issues. There's still some time. Have a skim through, get a first impression of what each person's proposing. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just let me know when you're done.
Dreams wo. One is dhokebaz of 3 of them. One is dhokebaz of 3 of them, okay. Help. What happened, Lucky? Hey, Sword is not responding. Hey. Hey, guess the character from this. Guess the character from this one element. Okay, Electro. Raiden. And they don't cook. मैंने ये वाला पढ़ा नहीं सच में. लास्ट वाला मैंने बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ा. बस मिडिल वाला मैंने slightly पढ़ा है.
Finished, huh?
Slightly.
What did you think?
Everyone took it very seriously.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind, whoever gets
You're
in
not funny
has
and
to
annoying.
execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets. That's for me to know and you to find out.
Seno.
We can talk
Okay.
more after the interviews.
I'm impressed.
We'll see the candidates now. Let's do one at a time.
Hello Shanks,
Start
how are
with
you?
Jen.
Yes, ma'am.
Shoot, मेरे पैर दर्द दे रहा है अभी.
Oh, so you 2 are the assessment officers,
I was
are you?
absent for just 2 minutes.
I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly hadn't imagined I'd be seeing 2 entirely unfamiliar faces. I trust you've read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp.
Okay,
It was written with an
they are
expert
mommy.
audience in mind, after all.
Lisa.
Mind your tone, mister.
Relax.
Oh sorry, Hydro.
As intended as a
Oh, Yelan,
personal
Yelan,
slight against
Yelan.
anyone in particular. I was simply
Yelan.
stating a fact. Cloud Retainer? You know this Adeptus? Oh, yes, I remember now. You must be the
So, who is
traveler
the
that people
Hydro?
are constantly talking about. With your sterling
Is it Furina?
reputation, you
I
must
think
have
Yelan.
a respectable level of erudition. Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward. Yeah, although I shouldn't get my hopes up.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
I'm, Mingbo. I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked there for, 9 years, 5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled, 2,347 cases.
How about?
I have 12 active cases at the moment. They should be concluded in, 16 days? My current work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for, auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely...
Is it
Yanfei.
or is he not very good at public speaking?
You know what? Let's leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, lucky was
Sorry.
fast.
Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous. What would you like to know? You're here to assess me, so ask away and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability.
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
Very fair question. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places.
I know they are
talked to
dead.
lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts. Of course, 2 different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways, and you might reach 2 very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're focusing
Well,
on.
Faruzan is still
What
alive.
I've tried to do is strike a balance. In other words, present an optimal solution to all the problems as a whole.
How do you plan to determine whether you are
Hey,
right or
Sayus
wrong
is-
about your
Sayus is
proposed
also still
solution
alive.
being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
He seems like a great guy. Everything he said was thoughtful and logical, and he was just a pleasure to listen to.
Meh.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Qianwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes many excellent ideas in his manifesto which effectively target the big issues. But he is very proud and incredibly stubborn.
Very
He
proud.
doesn't care much about other people's feelings. Mingboa's plan is more thorough and more measured. You can tell he's meticulous in his work, very detail-oriented. But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar
Yep,
opposites.
wonder.
Mingboa is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in conversation.
Perfect summary. Paimon couldn't agree more. You're good at this, Yeron.
Last but not least, Jur-E. His manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite a rare feat. The depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. Plus, he is modest and good at dealing with people. But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Jur-E take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
Great.
We'll see. Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
And seeing only playable characters.
I see. Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
All right, then let me ask this. The ideas in Jur-E's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there
They are
any
doing child
particular
labor.
reason behind this?
Kiki.
Oh, I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. But I can tell you now. Those 3 candidates have all studied under me in the past. It's only natural that they share some similarities with me. But Xin Wei went on to focus on his business, and Ming Bo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of all of them, Juri was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa! So how did you get to know them all, Uncle Tian?
Chen Wei was referred to me by an old friend. Ming Guo came to my attention in the course of my work. As for Juri, that was pure happenstance. We first met while fishing. Gradually, as we got to know each other, we started discussing all sorts of topics. Juri came from a poor family, and his parents died when he was very young. But he was a gifted student and a fast learner. He reminded me of a
Hey, how
younger
about
version
this?
of myself.
Cairo
So,
and From Another
I
World.
started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing and noticed
It's
how
fun to
quickly
type.
he caught on.
It's fun to type each word with line.
Quite. And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young
Hey,
man.
Lucifer is asking something. How about
It's a
this?
joy to see. But it
Cryo
also
and
gets
From
me
Another World.
thinking. The young are growing up, and I am growing old. How time flies. No one can escape the cycle of life.
I don't know, Uncle Tian. You still seem in pretty good shape to me. You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire and spend my days doing what old men like me should be doing. Going fishing whenever I feel like it.
Sounds like
And
you
they're
sure
gonna
love
get a
fishing,
stable
Uncle
relationship
Tian.
with the money.
Ooh, there's
Ave.
nothing quite like fishing to pass the time.
Fresh fish soup.
Doesn't it? Also, some time ago, Juri purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently, Juri always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. The addition of these makes the soup taste even more wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory. But at my
They
age,
sent everything
who knows
on
how
art
many more
supplies.
chances
Geo.
I have left to taste
Okay,
it.
here's come another one.
Oh, can Paimon come next time too? Paimon
Ah,
really
Ningguang.
wants to try it.
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Ningguang, Ningguang.
Uncle Tian, we've reported back. Do you have a verdict?
Hey, how about Ningguang?
I
Sword.
appointed you as the assessment officer, and I trust your judgment. Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, I was not going to mention my history with any of them. This decision must be guided by what is fair
Hina.
and right. Please disregard all
Hey, who is
other
Hina?
considerations and make your final decision only after a thorough review of each candidate's talents and capabilities. Remember, you must be thorough.
Understood. Come on.
Like you don't know
Let's go
Miss
talk some
Hina.
business.
I also don't know who is Miss Hina.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tian. Look after yourself. So, it's gonna be Juri, right? His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this assessment.
Huh?
Okay, yes, Miss
So,
Hina.
Are you gonna give them more
Okay,
tests
okay.
or something?
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice.
Okay, Guru writes a
Please,
relation
not
advice
always
column
as
in
they appear.
Yay Miko's magazine. Yes,
The
I
biggest and
remembered that
unknown
now.
Intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves.
We even have his
Truth
poster
is
in
almost
our
always hidden beneath
bag.
many layers of deception. You have to get information through many different channels. For example,
She's a
when you're
boy.
Shanghua.
Yes?
So Yay Miko made him
What are your orders?
sign magazine, dress up as Hina.
Come from?
Did they scare you? These two are Wenyan
Now
and
nations.
Shanghua. They work for me. As my trusted assistants, they are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments as required. Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down. Certainly not a little wind and waves.
Shanghua, visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background. Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and look through Mingbo's work files.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
Juri, well, obviously as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves. Let's go to the docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking to Blue-Eye, the owner of Wanyu Boutique? He does business at the North
Hello,
Wharf.
Alcott, how are you?
That's actually not a bad idea. Let's go and ask him. Take it easy.
नमस्कार मेरे भाई.
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit?
Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the single best batch of Sunsettias ever. You won't find anyone who displays
Right now I'm popping some
I
nuts.
accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet.
Nuts like you're not. Dianically or
I'll let you in
Ember
on a little secret.
and you're
The
our.
boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead. And neither of us wants that.
Okay.
Popping some nuts.
When you put it that
I was
way,
thinking
I'll
of something
accept your
else.
asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life.
Alcott Sword is playing. Alcott Sword is playing a guessing game.
Oh, what are you doing here? And to be clear, these Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get any ideas.
Actually, we want to ask you about a guy called Juri. Have you heard of him before?
Juri? Yes, he's quite well known. I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died when he was young, and he was treated cruelly by the local community. One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time, but Juri never retaliated. And when his neighbor went bankrupt, he even helped support the family.
Crown to Oblivion.
He returned cruelty with kindness.
Hidden.
Injustice with peace offerings.
इसको sword
A
art
gentleman of
के
talented
virtual world
character.
में डाल देते.
Oh, how did I not notice him sooner?
I don't think he understand
Maybe
Hindi.
I'm not too late. If I could hire
Alcott.
him to be the brand ambassador for Wanyo Boutique.
Oh, he sounds like a decent man. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
Why are you asking about him anyway? You aren't looking for a brand ambassador too, are you? Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the... Ah, that's Juri right over there. Why don't we go and talk to him?
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Lean Long. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you. We want this information to be as
अगर
truthful as
किसको
possible.
sword art की world
I'll
में
just go
डाल.
and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
I understand.
अगर किसी को sword
Let's
art
walk and talk.
sword art के world में डाल पता. पहले not mod को डालते without powers. Hey, who is not mad?
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you.
Hey, who is not mad? Not mod. Hey, not mod is a streamer, right?
Try not to let him see you. We want this information to be as truthful as possible.
I understand. Let's walk and talk. looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is...
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you.
Don't get too close. Not mod is a guy who is everywhere. Where is he walking?
Try not to let him see you. We want this information.
He's a student, but concentrating on Genshin too much. Hey, does that guy have a YouTube channel?
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
Ether or Lumine? Ether?
So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a
कल मैंने
connoisseur,
दो
so I
different
won't
stream
bother
देखे,
trying to con
एक
you.
आर्कॉन
I
और
trust you understand our shop quite well?
देखा एक आर्कॉन और भूल गया.
The truth is, an old friend of mine who likes to have a drink now and then.
Want to see? You want to
fancies
see?
himself as a man
Not
of culture, but doesn't
type
care for
walking
needless
giveaway in your
extravagance.
stream title.
So I thought I might buy him
Walking
a set of
giveaway in
high-quality fakes.
just type walking giveaway in your stream title. Hey, if I type a walking giveaway in my stream, he will come. Yeah. Is that a spell for summoning him?
Thank you very much, Miss Linlong.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Jerry. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me. Jerry seems to get along really well with everyone. Are you satisfied now, Yelan? Seems like everyone thinks Jerry's a great guy.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
Do we have to? Wait, you're not just trying to dig up some dirt on Jerry because you want to be Tianchu yourself, are you?
Maybe I am.
Maybe I'm not.
But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be able to try all the finest food for free. How does that sound?
That does sound nice.
Come on! Off to the South Wharf we go!
Okay, that is a word for summoning him. एक बार try करेंगे भाई कभी अपन उसको. Not mod now. I will remember that. Yes, we have emergency food. I picked up Lumen for the main account.
The wharf is as
Vulcan
busy
gave
as
away
ever.
in your stream title.
I hear
Okay.
the anglers here sometimes sell
Hey,
their fish
so
to the
that
nearby
is that
fish
that guy not mod? Have ever
Let's see what
won
Uncle
anything?
Soon has to say.
In any giveaways? Did he ever won?
Welcome. What would you like to buy today?
Yeah, we have to buy some
Sorry
information.
to interrupt.
Buy some
We're actually
information.
members of the Liyue Anglers Association. We've heard about this young man called Zhi, who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if you happen to have heard of him?
Whoa! Yelan made up a whole fake identity without batting an eye.
Ah, yes, Jury. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere
Wait,
they go,
is this
they meet
China?
someone
Yes,
who's
I
heard of him.
think it's China.
Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. Had to work several jobs alongside his studies to make ends meet. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, if there's anything to that logic, he's sure to be
If
phenomenally
he is a
successful
F2P,
one
how does he have 5 months worth.
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association
1 month
might
pass
be in
and
for a
he
disappointment.
कहाँ पे जीतता है भाई? How does he want that? He's
good at
never
a lot
about
of things, but fishing isn't
he's
one.
never
He
never
fishes at
out
the
of
wharf and sells what he
Vulcan.
catches to me on occasion. His catches are always
I gave him once
not
after
terrible,
he
but
got
equally
minimum
nothing
7.
to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though, I do know a few top
I said a
anglers
joke
could
for
put you in
Leo.
touch with.
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple of other things to attend to right now, though, so why don't I come back some other time and we can chat over a drink?
Sure thing. See you.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking around.
How he wins is his trade secret. Okay. I'm F2P2. Okay.
Here to buy some fish?
Yeah,
It's 300 for one,
this account is
3 for
F2P.
1,000.
My first
You
account is
better
not
hurry.
F2P.
When they're gone, they're gone.
Hello, we're from the Society for Fish Price Research. We'd just like to ask a few questions.
Wow.
Society for Fish Price Research. I haven't done anything illegal. Stay out of my business.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple survey. We've heard about a certain Jur-E who's been selling fresh fish at low prices in this area recently. Do you know anything about this?
Dude got more
So
walk-ins
this isn't about
than marks in
me. You
exams.
should have said something, you know. I know the guy. I can tell you what I know. I haven't heard anything about him
And I have
selling fresh
Mona and
fish at low
Naida.
prices, but it
From
wouldn't
both
surprise
from
me
a single
if it
pill.
was him.
Pull.
Oh? Why is that?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of debt. No one wanted anything to do with him. He was still a
Still,
kid
dude
when
has
he
less
first came
characters
to.
and
His
weapons.
clothes were ragged, and he had a bandage wrapped around his head. And he managed to survive. thanks to
He might
Uncle
be faking
Tien,
it.
who gave him some food. But still to this day, he doesn't have a lot of mora to
Is he a
his name.
streamer or
I mean,
just
he can afford to eat and
a
everything.
lucky guy who
You'll often
gets
see him
walking?
haggling with others over just a few mora. So, I wouldn't be surprised to find out he's been selling a few fish. It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going to affect my business. Don't tell him I said that.
Don't tell him I
You'd
said.
rather he didn't know?
Nah.
Well, I
हाँ यार.
spoke to him once briefly,
Nah.
and I
Okay,
just
not
had
a
a
streamer.
feeling
क्या
he
पता
really cares
किसी
what
के
other
लिए
people think
सेव
of him.
कर रहा
I
हूँ.
think he has pretty low
Yes, लगता है किसी के लिए सेव कर रहा हूँगा.
It's hardly my place to say anything. What he's achieved already
So
puts
he's not a
most
streamer,
people
right?
To shame. And nobody's perfect. I just wouldn't want to upset him.
Not lucky he grinds it. Okay.
I see. Well,
He
thank you
grinds
for sharing
it.
that with us.
Not a problem. And just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of my fish.
The more times you say it, the less convincing it becomes.
Hey, lucky we are not talking about you. We are talking about someone else.
Okay, let's keep going.
Continue looking for the clues at.
Hey, it's you guys! Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah. Honored to meet you. What brings you to me?
The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist.
No, not a streamer,
Master
but
Dooku,
sometimes
who
when he
knows
gets
everything there
he
is
do
to know.
abyss, he
Hence, we
streams
sought you out to
from his
ask for your
mobile. Okay.
guidance.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
But of course, we also heard that Master Dooku is a kind and virtuous swordsman who never turns away anyone who comes with questions.
Great! So what do you wish to know? Nothing happens on this street that I don't know about.
Now she's lying to a kid.
So, Master Dooku, have you heard of one by the name of Jur-E?
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking about these days? I've heard many tales of Jur-E. For example, probably 'cause it's nothing that important. I prefer stories about sword-fighting heroes.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about Jur-E?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. Before that, people always used to talk about Juri in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him. Sometimes he gives me candies, so I'm glad that people are starting to like him now.
Just as I thought.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, just as I thought, Master Dugu is indeed as kind
Who's
and
gonna get a
virtuous as
5-star
the legends claim.
every?
I'm not that great. Oh yeah, one other thing. These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Juri stories in the street. They
Who's
seem
gonna
like nice
who wanna get a 5-star?
Definitely.
Every patch.
Great.
Say
So
I.
next time I
It's a
see them,
capital
I'll say
I.
hi. And I
Not
guess
I.
I can
It's
share some of my
I.
candies with them
It's
too.
I.
Certainly. You can also tell my friend in Yenshang Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure my friend would also like to say hi to them.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Well then, fare thee well, Master Dugu.
Until we meet again.
Any of that sound strange to you?
Strange? What was strange about it? Juri seems to have a great reputation.
Instead earn enough money to pay.
Of him, and Dugu Shuo seems
That's
to
true.
like him too.
True. But the issue is, where did his sudden celebrity come from? It almost seems too good to be true.
Sudden?
Why did I type lol? Or I want.
So he returns cruelty with kindness and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Soon said even his friends who travel far and wide hear about him wherever they go. That's a little over the top if you ask me. Do you remember what Dugu Shuo said about Jur-E's stories?
I ain't gonna
Clearly
pay.
they left him with a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested in the details. That's the reaction I would expect from any normal person. Plus,
They
the
तो
fact
भी
that
गाना
all this
पड़ेगा.
praise of Jur-E has only been happening within the last 2 or 3 months. His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor, none of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around now?
When you put it like that, it is kinda strange.
He wants to go as
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. Jur-E was born into a poor family. Paying people to get his stories out there is within the rules of the game as far as I'm concerned. The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him?
my
He
P to pay
stayed
and
poor
pay
his
to
whole life.
pay. Sorry.
Everything
Pay to
he's earned,
pay.
he's either spent on
does not-
studying, traveling, or paying off debts.
Pay
I
to
don't think
play
he has
friend does
more
not
to
have
pay
a
for
5-star.
publicity campaign.
Even if he's paying, why doesn't he have a 5-star? I don't know.
Right. And that changes everything. It can mean a powerful faction is trying to gain influence over the Liu Xixing. That's the worst case scenario. But all too often, the most pessimistic speculation turns out to be closest to the truth.
Someone's trying to gain influence over the Qixing? That sounds serious. What should we do? Even if we asked Juri about it, surely there's no way he'd admit it.
First, we need to find out who's supporting him. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Remember the current affairs and planning stage of the assessment? Since the successful candidate is duty-bound to implement their plan after taking office, their manifesto tells us their stance on key issues. Whoever is secretly helping Jur-E
It was
must be
nice.
seeking to benefit from his actions after his appointment. So, we should be able to find some hints in Jur-E's manifesto on who we're dealing with. Come on, let's get back to Yenshang Tea House.
Young Shanty house. I ain't gonna spend money on game.
Jur-E's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. Looking for details that don't add up will be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. You take one, I'll take the other. When we're finished, we'll put our heads together. Officially, the assessment is already over, and I'll be expected to announce the results before long. So we have to get to the bottom of this as quickly as we can.
Yikes! We better hurry!
Whatever else Uncle Tien might think of Zhi, the fact remains that he's one of his favorite students. Any evidence he's left is not going to be immediately obvious. We'll have to look carefully and think critically.
Even though Yelan took half, this is still a lot to get through. Well, we gotta start somewhere.
Who also plays Hongai 3rd and Star Rails? I did start playing Star Rails, but I don't play it anymore. Hey, because Genshin is enough for me, yaar.
All this reading is giving Paimon a headache.
Looks like I'm the first one back, as usual.
Oh, hey! It's one of Yelan's little helpers! Shh, if you're back, that means you finished investigating Tianwei, right?
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds and gathered a wealth of information.
Every
time they asked me to leave, but I always had another trick up my sleeve.
Don't drag this out. Just tell us your findings.
Yes, Lady Yelan. To summarize my findings, most people who've had interactions with Tianwei will start out complaining about how proud and arrogant he is, but then go on to give a generally positive appraisal of him. The young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said
Hey, time to
Tianwei
go.
appears
Bye.
arrogant,
Hey,
but he's
bye,
very
Alcott. We'll
scrupulous
see
in
you
the way he
tomorrow.
works. Once
I
he signs a
hope
contract
you will
with
be here.
somebody, he treats them fairly regardless of their background.
Who'd have thought?
Is it possible that his reputation is fake? Is there any way you can check the accounts of the businesses under his name?
In theory, that
Hey,
should
by
be
the way,
very
I have a
difficult.
question. Okay, ask
Here's the
away,
thing.
Sword.
I asked around and found out that almost all of Tianwei's accounts are open to the public. Where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information, but he doesn't seem interested in protecting it at all. Tianwei often sees business opportunities that others don't, but once he's made
Hey, what
enough
is your
more
question,
off of
Sword?
it, it's like he gets sick of it and releases all of his trade secrets. It's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make Mora is pretty infuriating when you think about it.
When does the stream end? Okay.
It's like
I wanna know.
doing business to make Mora, but instead
You want to know my
validate his
stream
theories.
schedule, Sword?
No wonder his manifesto contains so many insights. It's all the result of his first-hand experimentation.
I'm
Or
back.
just this stream
Huh?
ending time?
How
Or
come
you wanna know
you're
my
here?
whole stream schedule?
Why do you think? Obviously, because I possess superior skills and am always one step ahead of the competition.
You. Ugh, whatever. I'm not getting into an argument with you. If I hadn't had something else to take care of on the way, I would have been back long
Okay.
before you.
I start streaming at
Lady
3
Yuma, I
p.m.
finished investigating Mingbo.
and
Well,
stream
you're all
till
ears.
6. Yeah,
The
6 or
Ministry of
6:30.
Civil Affairs says that Mingbo
At that time, I
struggles to
don't
get his
play
words out
Genshin.
when he gets nervous, especially
I play
when he's
different
chatting
game.
with
At 7,
strangers.
I started play.
But
I
after a
start
few
playing
days of
Genshin
getting to know him,
until
you can pretty much
11:30
have
or
a
11.
normal
Yes,
conversation.
notification on.
On the whole, the feedback from the Ministry of Civil Affairs was very
Tell him the
positive.
whole schedule.
He always considers
Yes,
the things that
I am telling him
everyone
the
else
whole schedule.
overlooks.
In your opinion, was the
Ah,
Ministry
not
of
3
Civil Affairs'
a.m.,
appraisal
3
of
p.m.
Ningbo at all
Hey,
exaggerated?
Sword, where do you
I
live?
don't believe so.
Are you from India?
Mingbo is someone who has slowly but surely earned
3
the
p.m.
reputation he has today. According to Miss Yu, the ministry often gets Mingbo to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. People feel much more confident in something if it has his stamp of approval. Oh, and also, there was once someone in the ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Mingbo gave them the scolding of a lifetime. Apparently, he can be terrifying when he loses his temper. I haven't seen it for myself, though.
Okay, you can.
That's hard to imagine.
Like I said before,
It's not a problem if you don't
things
want
are
to
not
share.
always as they appear.
So
Scotland.
that's what you meant by that.
Just kidding.
To get it now.
Thank you both. You're free to go now.
And Genshin stream is from 7 p.m. to
So, have you finished reading the
11
manifesto?
or 11:30.
I can't see any immediate problems looking at the individual entries. The only one that strikes me
You
as a
probably
little
don't know
unusual
Myanmar.
is the
I do know this
Pool
country.
redevelopment plan. Cheongshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, Ajdaha once wrought havoc there, so there are even more secrets buried deep underground. At some point, a rumor began to go around that there is great treasure buried beneath Cheongshu Pool. A long time ago, with the approval of the Qixing, a mining team conducted an exploratory excavation there.
So, did they find any treasure?
None. The ruin was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have gotten through the solid rock would have been by blowing it open with a special kind of explosive. The technology wasn't mature enough at that time, so the excavation project was shut down and the treasure became a
Yes,
mere legend.
Myanmar is neighboring
Juri's
country.
manifesto focuses on
Probably
solving
2:30
problems,
p.m.
and
on
this treasure hunt seems
p.m. your time.
extremely risky.
Probably 2:30 in his
Seems
time.
out of
Okay.
step with the rest of his plans. Still,
I don't even speak the
this one
language.
fact alone doesn't tell us much.
Hey, you do
Everyone
understand
wants
English,
to get
right?
their hands on this treasure.
I'm
The
English
treasure
forever.
hoarders, the Fatui,
Hey, sorry, my
even local legal
English is
attractions.
not my first language, so that's why I'm not
Did you find
good at it.
anything?
Excavation? Project? Treasure? Did we read anything similar in our half of the manifesto? Oh yeah! Juri said the Blackcliff Forge workers should get right of first refusal if any suitable projects come up.
Did he now? Well, that makes
It's
everything
10:49
much
right now. Okay.
So Juri wants the Blackcliff
and here
Forge to
it's
excavate the treasure of
21:41.
Cheongshu
Sorry.
Pool.
Does that mean
9:50.
the Blackcliff Forge is Juri's secret supporter?
We have to do some math here. Wait a minute.
No, not likely. I've looked into the Blackcliff Forge before. They aren't involved with any powerful factions at present. They do possess some specialized explosives, but it would seem more trouble than it's worth to put so many resources into a risky project like this. Still, since the clues are pointing toward the Blackcliff Forge, we should see where they lead. We may well find something new.
Shenwei and Mingbo both turned out to be completely different than what we thought.
Okay, so it's 10:50 there, right? It's 9:50 here. So you have to come, I think, at 4:50, I think, at your time. 4:50 p.m. I will be live on 4:50 p.m. Hey, bye, Sword. We'll see you again, I think, if we ever meet. Bye.
This is the Black Cliff Forge. Let's look around for clues.
Black Cliff Forge. I'll always come back. Okay, no problem, यार. भाई तो इंडियन होके गलत मैथ कर रहा है. कैसे भाई? ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. देख वो 10 अपन से 1 घंटा आ गया ना वो. तो फिर अपन 3 सॉरी सही बात है. मैं 3:50 को स्टार्ट नहीं करता हूँ. ओके मैंने गलत किया. मैंने 3:50 टाइम पकड़ा ना. I think it will be 4 p.m. सही बात है. अरे मैंने 3:50 पकड़ा भाई, इसलिए मैंने 4:50 बताया. मैं सही था लेकिन मैंने क्वेश्चन गलत पकड़ा था. सॉरी टाइम गलत पकड़ा था मैंने.
That'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberties.
यस उसके लिए 4 घंटे 4 बजे. अरे मैंने 3:50 टाइम पकड़ा था क्योंकि 50 अभी हो रहा था ना दोनों का, इसलिए मैं 50 टाइम ऐसा पकड़ा. वो कंफ्यूज हो गया थोड़ा सा.
Excavation project. At most we would maybe do a fresh background check on the place. No red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities. That's the advantage of planning this far in advance. It was a clever move.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense. If we hadn't found this out, someone else would have stolen the treasure. So, who's really behind all this?
ये चीज एग्जाम में भी होता है. हम लोग नंबर ही गलत ले लेते हैं.
That worker over there for now.
Sorry. होता है भाई, होता है. मेरे साथ बहुत बार होता है.
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
You want them to teach you or something? I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast. My only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let us join them. I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other over time.
They go out drinking. This area isn't exactly renowned for the nightlife. I'm guessing it's a long trip.
By the way, I passed math on board.
Right. They tell me they go all the way back to Liyue Harbor to drink at Wanmin Restaurant.
Same here.
It rained after
I also
today,
passed at math and border.
For a while. But as soon as the rain stopped, they went out drinking again right away.
And 12th.
Hey, you're only young once, right? I say, if they can hack it, let them at it.
Interesting. Let's go talk somewhere else. Looks like our hunch was on the Mora. These newcomers are very suspicious. Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll wager they've been going to intelligence updates.
And I thought I would get at least 80 marks in math. How much wrong my math calculations
follow
were.
them and try our luck. Take it easy.
Well, it's all in the past now, so we are safe.
They went that away. Hurry, we gotta catch up. These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about them.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way. Take it easy. The footprints stop here. But, judging from the direction, I'm guessing their destination was that abandoned house.
यहाँ पे पीने की जगह भाई, कोई सांप आप काट लिया इनको. See you in a bit. Okay यार, किरण भाई मिलते हैं.
Take it easy.
मैं भी आता हूँ यार, 2 मिनट रुको, मैं इसको थोड़ा रोकता हूँ. मैं 5 मिनट में आता हूँ यार. मेरे पैर को लगा है तो थोड़ा साफ कर लेता हूँ उसको मैं. थोड़े सेकंड में आया मैं, थोड़ी देर में आया मतलब. ओके, आ रहा हूँ, बी राइट बैक. थोड़ा लगा है मेरे को, चेंज करता हूँ मैं उसको, बैंडेज कर लेता हूँ. Guy, my Maggie tastes like shit. Yeah, I'm still online. I'm just changing my bandage here, so that's why I was AFK. हाँ, ऐसे ही रखता हूँ उसको. भाई तेरे से बात कर सकते हैं अपन.
I got a new letter
My
from an
Maggie
informant.
tastes like a
Looks like the
shit.
situation has changed again.
Did you boil it too much, controller? Did you boil it too much? I don't think so. He boiled it
Navigating
too
the world is a whole lot easier
Okay.
with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
ए सॉरी यार, आई एम बैक। जल्दी आया था थोड़ा, बस थोड़ा लगाया भाई उसको और आ गया। Why the Mondo? Hey, what is happening in my chat? In our chat, what is happening here? I'm a masculine, not a man.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
यार मेरा पैर बहुत दर्द दे रहा है। It is hurting like hell, यार। Burned out fire not long ago. Something was
Looks like we were
burning
too
here
late.
not long ago.
This has gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for. But all the evidence has been destroyed. Look at these ashes. Someone was burning documents not long before we arrived.
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind could have blown the fire out before everything was finished burning.
The odds of that are
What
very
are they?
slim. It's practically impossible. I've checked.
Why don't we wait for them back at the Black Cliff Forge? They've got to go back there sooner or later.
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned now.
Nope, you're new.
To me, that says that whoever's behind this has moved them somewhere else to throw our investigation off course.
Darn! Guess this is where a trail runs cold.
Make no mistake, the purpose of our trip wasn't to find any solid evidence. We just need to figure out who's behind Jur-E. I smelled something peculiar the moment I came in. Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that paper and ink from different regions produce different odors when they're burned.
Really? Paimon can't smell anything. Do you smell
Yeah, man, I guess I'm gonna have food poisoning. Hey, because you ate expired Maggie,
There is
that's
a
why.
certain place with a
Hey, I don't
freezing
think
cold
expired
climate
Maggie
where there's
can give
nothing
you
but
food
ice
poisoning
as
if
far as
you.
the eye can see. Some wealthy people
ज़्यादा
there
से ज़्यादा
put
तेरा पेट
fluid
खराब करेंगे भाई
fragrance
वो।
in their ink as a way of injecting a little romance into their writing.
एक बार का टाइम रहेगा वो।
When that fragrant ink is burned, this is the exact odor that it leaves behind. Exactly. The evidence will soon be blown away by the wind, so it's nothing we can arrest anyone with. But it's all I need. Now I know who we're dealing with. I can plan our next move.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
Who are you?
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague. I sent him to look into Jur-E's regular contacts. Since Jur-E likes fishing, Upei thought he might
Okay,
know
will this
some of the
autocorrect get
fishermen
out of
and
my
sailors.
phone? Hey,
So he
that's the
took a boat
same
out to
line
sea
which
to
Lucky is
ask
using.
around. I left him a note at Yanshang Tea House telling him to look for me at Black Cliff Forge when he got back. If there'd been an ambush waiting for us there, it means we'd have had some backup. So, what did you find out at sea?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed. I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interactions with Jur-E before. Then the waves got so choppy I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out. When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Black Cliff Forge and might need backup, so I went straight there as fast as I could. Didn't even stop to change my clothes.
Well, Uncle Tien said that Zhi once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen. Did you hear anything about that at all?
What? That's news to me. No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Interesting. Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
Fish soup? What fish soup?
Nothing. Our priority right now is to find a way to get our hands on some solid evidence. Well, any suggestions? Not a bad idea. Upe, what do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following Zhi, but the guy's too cautious. Never meets with anyone suspicious.
Okay, so tailing's out.
No, we'll still need to tail him. But first, we need to do some groundwork.
Groundwork?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one can stay on high alert forever. Especially when he thinks he's about to win. Tomorrow morning, I'll announce his victory at Yuehai Pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next. Be sure to arrive on time. You won't want to miss the show.
Yes, we won't wanna miss the show. Sorry. Hey, it's still burning. Man, why is there only 3 people? Okay, there are only 3 people watching here now. Why is there only 3? I think someone left. Made us swear. About what sword? I've seen lives with 1K and the streams don't even talk to chat. Hey, streamers don't even talk to chat with 1K. Why would they do that? I've seen lives with 1K and the streamers don't even talk to chat. Okay, I did read that right. And they still people watch 1K. Live with 1K. How do they manage that? This needs to get popular.
It looks like we're all here.
Thanks, man.
Well then,
Well,
time for me to announce the results of the assessment process. I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tien entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer. Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges with other people. Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough, and because of his personality, he struggles to win people over. In contrast,
Here we go. Hey, what happened, moderator? Remember me if this gets popular. Yes, I will remember everyone.
I have decided to recommend
only till I can. Only till I will hit 1K. I don't think I will be able to remember anyone after 1K. Well, any new after 1K, I don't think I can remember their names. That will be hard.
In my estimation, all 3 of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talents. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future and taking on some of my workload?
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
I don't mind, as long as I can help.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Jur-E, you'll have some preparation to do.
Oh, I have
Won't
an
be long
idea.
before
I
you're
have an
informed of
idea.
your official appointment. I hope you will work hard and make Uncle Tien proud.
Uncle Tien
I will live
proud.
up to the Tianshu name. On this, you have my word. I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
Jur-E seems pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow him.
Yes.
Hey, traveler, tell me something.
Let's play
exactly
every
does
game
guy
that
have
whoever
that I
makes or popular
If you
games.
can't answer that, I'm not accepting this result.
I also wouldn't
Hey,
mind
popular
knowing-
game sounds nice.
Oh no, if we get stuck here, we won't be able to leave.
It might attract some attention.
Follow him.
Shoot, my wound is bleeding
Yes,
again.
ma'am.
We finally got rid of them.
Lady Yelan, Jur-E has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him, quickly.
Okay.
So Jur-E really sided with the Fatui?
फटुई के साथ ही रहेंगे भाई. वही तो रहते हैं जिनको पूरे लियो कंट्रोल करना है.
Uncle Tien thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer.
If you're interested on any of these experience, if you are
Sorry, Lady
interested
Yelan.
in any of these
Lost
experience,
him.
it's
He's too good at this.
this is the list.
We weren't able to
Okay.
keep following him without being seen.
Can you only tell me PlayStation games?
Yelan's sportness.
I only have PS, so I can't play games on PC.
Vigilant as ever.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired. Perceptive enough to sense. when
Can't
he's
play
being
Honkai
watched.
4 Honkai.
Don't blame yourselves.
I can't play
Let's not
Star
forget He
Rail.
was trained by Uncle Tien himself. Evading detection is not an unusual skill for him to have. If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tien, you'd have ended up at a dead end too.
Shinyue kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover. I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today so far. Another option would have been to arrest him there and then, but without any evidence, that would have been meaningless. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Shinyue kiosk.
Good work. The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him eventually. The key is figuring out what he's trying to achieve. Let's go to Shinyue kiosk.
5th. Hey, Roblox. Which game is that? Roblox. Yeah, I think I have Roblox. It's a free game. Is this game popular? Hey, what do we have to do in this game? इसमें क्या करना पड़ता है भाई? What do we have to do in this game? That is good anytime.
Take it easy.
Yep, it's a free game. What type of game it is? That's what I'm asking you. Still talking to her, Yelan. We have to go inside. Enter.
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question him?
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
I will tell you what time, okay?
Enough. Let's tone this down a little.
That's
I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor?
a game with other games experience. Okay.
Let's go.
Where to?
When you can friend me.
Shigu Antiques.
Make me a... Okay, I will send you a friend request in that game.
Hey, Miss
Blocks
Meemon.
Fruits.
Sorry to
What
bother
type of
you.
game is that?
Jer-E ordered a waneware set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his.
Fighting.
He's been telling us
Fighting.
how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Jer-E's choice. Would you be able to show us the one he bought?
Jer-E picked up his set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wineware set, it has the look and feel of a luxury item. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock, and now that Mr. Jer-E has taken one, I'm afraid it may encourage the price to go up a little.
Don't worry, price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little hazy on one thing. Did Jer-E's wineware set include wine glasses, or...?
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Jer-E bought 2.
Okay. Thanks, Lin Long.
Blocks
Seems
Fruit is a
these have
game
more
where
to
you
buying
level up,
wineware than I
get
first
fruits,
thought.
and for special
We'll have to mull it
abilities and grind.
Well, don't
The
take
max
too
level
long.
right now
We
is
could sell out
2550.
Alright,
Where did that
see you
lucky
next
go?
time.
Did she go to sleep or early? Yes, I think she went early.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility.
I'm
What's your
1860,
excuse?
okay. 1860. 806.
Fair point.
Yelan, so has the plan failed? Oh, if we can't figure out where Jerry went, there's not much we can do. But why was he buying liquor at Shinue Kiosk anyway? To celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
What do you mean?
First of all, Jer-E isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates alcohol because of what it did to his father. If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast, held in honor of Jer-E's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status, hence the need for expensive-looking wineware. Now, where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Fatui officials. Should be either the
Oh.
Snezhnayan Embassy or
Fighting
the
and
Northland Bank.
fighting is
Have both
game
locations
which
surrounded.
have multiple
Take as many people
characters
as
to
you need.
choose. Melee,
Lady
sword,
Yelan,
skateboard,
is it time for us
biocraft,
to make our move?
banhammer,
So, you can count me in.
ranged.
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Jer-E may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy. In which case, we don't need to change tactics.
Why is
Just
sword
change
sounds
who we're
like
following.
Great idea! So we just need to
I
find
also
out
thought
who
that.
Jerry bought that liquor for and follow them instead.
But Lady Yelan, if we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
I'm well aware, but don't you see? Jer-E is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves.
No, sword
Stick
is
to your
from
orders,
Myanmar.
And make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else Jur-E might be going. I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. Jur-E may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready.
Ah, he's
Then
from
meet me at
Myanmar.
Yansheng Tea House. Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place Jerry mentioned in his manifesto.
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Qingshu Pool.
All
is always
foreigners
crawling with
are like this
monsters.
man.
Most
Are
people wouldn't
like
dream of going
this
there.
man.
It's one
All
place they won't
foreigners
get to
are
go
like
without
this
being
man.
seen.
समझा नहीं भाई मेरे को ये.
Oh no, we gotta go get them.
Let's go. If my hunch is correct, we just might hit the
Try
jackpot.
to give brain damages. British medic. Okay.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins.
I have to
fallen
try that game for
monsters.
myself.
Anyone with
Then
any
I will
sense
understand
steers
it
well clear of
more
this place.
clearly.
I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
This is gonna be sick, the new character. Right. Ooh, she's down.
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. I can't guarantee we'll be safe once we're underground. The workers left an emergency access route. Still, be ready to...
Don't worry, we're all... By the way, Yelan, where are your 3 little helpers at?
They have other things to take care of first.
Man, I'm
We
losing
can
some brain
afford to wait
cells.
for them.
I should take her
They'll
some
join us
rest.
later.
Okay, controllers, you should rest. You're already quite sick. I'm gonna... वैसे भी मैं भाई 1 घंटे अभी आधे घंटे में हम स्ट्रीम बंद करने वाले हैं. आज 11 बजे थोड़ा. तो तू सो सकता है भाई, तू जा सो जा. थक गया होगा. Okay then, have fun, keep enjoying sir. Bye controller, मिलेंगे तेरे को भाई बाद में.
These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's
क्या बोला? I
really
swear
worth
by
it 'cause the fish
celestial
taste
oath
so good.
and the ability to protect other gives controller luck. And pray for me, okay? Yes, we will pray for you, controller.
Shine down. Gutsy. Busted. Quietly now. Busted. Gotcha. As I expected. But this shouldn't be too much trouble.
I swear by my sword.
Take it easy.
I see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet Ji. Looks like he went through that door. That must be the emergency access
Yes,
route,
it's
right?
quiet now.
Come on, let's hurry.
This is the construction workers' emergency access route, but it's closed tight. Trying to break through would be risky. Let's see if we can find another way.
Illusion shattered.
Quietly now.
AKA Paimon, yeah, what happened?
The water's gone down. Hey, look! Is that another way through?
Don't spam. I mimic characters. Hey, I'm not spamming it. I don't spam anyone. So you can type anything you want in my chat.
Take it easy. Gotcha.
So how do I control this thing? किधर जाना है भाई अपने को? जाना किधर? Where do I have to go? Where do we have to go? ना रॉन्ग वे, इधर नहीं है। वहाँ पे देखते हैं, मेरे को लगता है वहाँ से के जाना है। I have to find lights for them. Lights for them. Okay. Go as a vent. It got stuck there for a while. I don't know why.
Things are about to get dicey. This is things are about to get dicey. So we have fire now. Take it easy. The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
गोल्डन वाला इधर चाहिए अपने को।
Take it easy. Take it easy.
इसको ऐसा कर दिया, इसको ऐसा कर दिया। लास्ट वाला फिर किधर से आना है? फिर इसको
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Hey, hello OPF, how are you?
The door is open. Let's go.
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up.
Yes, let's wrap this up.
Shine down.
Hello OPF, how are you?
Quietly now.
Bye, you have Tinari. Yes, I have him. He might be one of the best character you can get in F2P in losing 50. मैं बढ़िया हूँ भाई, आप बताओ। मैं भी ठीक हूँ यार, चल ही रहा है ठीक हमारा। Quietly now.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
No, he's not built in my account.
Oh, sorry, that went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before. It'll take me some getting used to.
You'll get there. If you want to stay friends with us, you have to drink with us.
I'll do my best.
You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after one glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup. Come on, another round. Less talk.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend. We appreciate all your hard work. But I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poisoning people. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison.
Hey, OPF, did you lose a 50-50?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process even makes the soup tastier as a result.
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have been able to fool Uncle Tien.
You have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to consolidate your position as Tien Shu. Of course, this is as long as you continue to do as we instruct. Aside from Qingshu Pool, we also have some other requests for you, which we will inform you of in due course.
Don't worry. Whatever tasks...
Did you hear that? It was poison. That's why Uncle Tien hasn't been feeling well recently. What a nasty guy. Seize him.
Hold on. Did you bring a camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
Excellent liquor. We've, seen no progress on the diplomatic front, and everyone has been eyeing up the treasure of Qingshu Pool. It's been a real headache for me. But soon, everything will be taken care of, and I can report back on a successful mission. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey, do you still remember what I said to you?
How could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu, no matter how hard I work. The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment. I think you were absolutely right.
Yes, under normal circumstances, the gap between you and other people could only have... Just look at your two competitors. Qianwei had wealth. Mingbo had reputation. And that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guard your home for the rest of its life.
Yes. I cannot thank you enough for your generous support.
You know, the best thing about you is that you do as you're told without complaining. Hey, keep up the good work, and I can assure you, you'll never have to worry about Mora again. Heck, when you're not in the company of the Fatui, you'll be able to throw your weight around as much as you want. How about that?
Uncle Gao said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. Seems he was right. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time, so the Fatui persuaded him that he should act while he can. Do you have any more film in the camera? Then get ready to use it. Tonight's grand finale should be coming up any minute now. How well this goes for us.
Yeah, I was AFK
depends
for a
on how
minute, I think,
Jur-E
yeah.
plays his hand.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol?
Yeah, my PC is
Go on.
acting
Fill me
something
up.
fishy, I think.
I'm in a good mood today. And I'm
My
gonna
PC is not
drink
working.
my fill. Make sure to get me home.
Safely.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
Whoa, this is the good stuff. It is great. Huh? What? Jur-E.
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
Oh, I forgot. It's a cookie.
Could you?
Run Kingdom.
How could I not? I've
It's
sacrificed
free.
years
A
of
cookie
my
Run
life
Kingdom.
studying and
We have to
reflecting to prepare
run with
myself for
cookies or
this
something like
position.
that.
And in the end, I even had to poison my own teacher. You really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet? I don't want to bow down to anyone ever again. And that includes you.
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation, the embassy will come after you.
Just
They'll
die.
get to the bottom of this. Mark my words.
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives, the ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
What do you hope to?
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become one as the truth gradually reveals itself. The Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosive. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. It explains why you acted alone, while exonerating the rest of the embassy of any liability. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan.
Cherry, do you really think you're gonna get away with this? The Fatui has a record of everything. That includes the poison, all interactions between us, even my trip here to... After I die, they'll come looking.
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second-in-command, Theo.
How?
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today. He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him. He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
That traitor!
Shh, 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 shh. Relax. It's over. Sweet dreams.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The games. We were here the whole time and have pictures of
Yelan saved
everything.
him.
They came out pretty nicely. Want to see them?
The game's up? Forgive me, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Miss Yelan. I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan, I'd be only too happy to have you join me in investigating this matter.
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien. Nothing else you wanted to add?
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. You followed him here, didn't you? Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name, and that much I can still guarantee.
Hello, Prince Boy, how are you?
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best interests. I don't
Hi,
deny
Prince
that
Boy,
I
welcome
used
back.
underhanded methods to get here. But given my...
You still don't get it, do you? Even now. What do you think?
Uncle Tian has always trusted you.
Exactly. Jur-E, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe you, you'll never be able to deceive yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when has Uncle Tien ever looked down on you? He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to
भाई
repay
सुनना
that
बोलना
by
भाई
poisoning
Prince Boy
him.
बोल क्या हुआ
Whatever
what happened
positive
Prince
goal
Boy
you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle Tien was always going to give you this opportunity, even if you'd done nothing at all. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
उसको build करूँ या फिर छोड़ दूँ उसको build कर भाई अच्छा है
That's enough.
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan, but you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value.
Yes, कर भाई build कर उसको.
Where's Jury these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot
सब बोल रहे
fish
हैं
soup,
trash
don't
है
let him
character.
in.
Trash है character, लेकिन भाई अभी तेरे पास तेरा भी नया account है तो characters नहीं है तो
Whatever
use
you
करना
were
उसको.
thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Huh?
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yenshang Tea House tomorrow morning. I'll have someone remove the explosives. Then, there's someone I have to go and see.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You don't worry. As long as they're willing to cooperate, this'll be a straightforward deal. Get some rest.
यार the explosive यार लग ही नहीं आ गया पे. मेरे को लगा बम फटेंगे. यार वो 5 स्टार तो है भाई, यूज करने के कुछ हो थोड़ी रहा. अभी कुछ है नहीं तो यूज कर सकता है तो उसको. ओके इधर जाना टी हाउस में. मैं यहाँ से जंप आने वाला तो मैं आगे निकल गया.
There is now no poison left in his system, but recovery from the damage already done will not happen overnight.
Dr. Baishu, is my father...
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and a full recovery. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later, and the toxin would have built up in the internal organs.
लेकिन मुझे इतनी भी ज़रूरत नहीं है कि मटेरियल वेस्ट होगा. उससे अच्छा पायरो में. हाँ तो डीलूक है तो भाई यूज मत करना. रहने दे उसको फिर. उसको पड़े रहने भाई पे.
Extremely resourceful. Unfortunately for them, they were up against us.
Uncle Tian will be heading off now. Remember to get plenty of rest and avoid overexerting yourself while you're recovering.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much. Ah, you're here too? Thank you for all you've done to resolve this situation. I'll have to make some tea in a moment. You simply have to try it. Yes, the exhaustion seems to have gone. My mind is steadily getting clearer again.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a...
Hey, Yelan!
हाँ D-Look मेरा पूरा
My
build है.
work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to
Okay,
check in here.
CRCD 80 to
The
80
assessment
200. Okay.
process comes to an end here, Uncle Tian.
Good night, bhai.
In my
Hey,
opinion,
good night, bhai.
Zhi is not suitable for the position, but Qianwei
Mr.
and
Deadpool, how are
Mingbo
you?
both have potential.
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyalties easily. I've always known this. But whenever it happens, it's still a dismal experience.
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle Tian not that surprised?
Don't underestimate Uncle Tian. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Zhi. Normally, the Yue High Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidates. Isn't that right, Uncle Tian?
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of
हाँ ये कौन सा अकाउंट है आया का वाला नहीं ये आया का वाला नहीं है भाई
jury. I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. So I secretly investigated him.
ये वही अकाउंट है जिसमें मैं हारा था
Concluded
50-50
that He had no ulterior motives whatsoever. He just saw me as an ordinary fishing friend. In the end, even he changed. But when did it start?
Yeah, and I'm still here. You're still here, Sword. I thought you left.
I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to compete on a level playing field. Family background and fame mean everything to many people, but I don't attach great importance to them. I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things.
I have to admit, he's a smart guy, and very cautious. The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk, but Zhi was still extremely careful with the poisoning. He chose that specific liquor from Xinyue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison.
मैं
And
भी
he chose to wait
वही
until the
बोल रहा
Fatui
पाया
official was drunk and had his guard down before delivering it to him. He also installed a secret
Yes वही
compartment
अकाउंट है
in the
भाई
pod
मेरा
box
सेम वही
to
अकाउंट है
hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment into the liquor. Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Zhi would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterwards.
But that's still really dangerous.
Yes, had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote. He didn't hesitate to put himself in harm's way to achieve his goal.
How is Jury now?
Well,
कितने promise हुए
he is sitting in a jail
Promise?
cell. Like Yanfei says, everyone who breaks the law has to pay the price. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my
अच्छा
offer to
primos
strike a
हुए
deal.
कितने okay
I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to keep him safe
primos
from anything
I
the
think
Fatui might be
182
planning.
A deal? Does this have to do with what you said to him when you arrested him?
Yes, Zhi's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went, I'd have handed the case off to my subordinates as soon as I realized. But once the Fatui became involved, things got a whole lot more interesting. I thought I might have the chance to catch a big fish.
Well, did you?
Almost. Unfortunately, it slipped off the hook at the last second.
आएगा जाने के बाद कितने सेव हुए अभी दिखाता हूँ 182 था शायद something
Zhi colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, the Fatui made an attempt to interfere in the Tianshu selection process. With Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Zhi, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophon.
अब कौन से character के लिए pull करोगे next
Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks of the Fatui. Pawns like this can be major
सोचा नहीं है यार
assets.
कुछ
They open up all sorts of new options.
देखते कोई नया character आएगा देखेंगे शायद तक ये Cloud
Why else
Return
did
को
you think I
देखेंगे
was investing so much time and effort into this case.
So, okay, well, did your plan succeed?
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, and we passed all the information on to Lady Ningguang. But when we tried to make contact with Theophan, he was gone, along with all the evidence.
The Fatui must be spying on us. Otherwise, they'd never been able to respond so quickly.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved. The Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern. It's a pity that Theophan got away, but knowing which Harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something. It gives me a starting point for my next mission.
I have to ask, Yelan, do you have any desire to take over the position of Tianshu yourself? I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yenshang Tea House. In my estimation, you are more than competent.
Oh, that. I was obviously joking. I prefer my current life. There's danger and there's excitement. Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role.
I just unlocked Inazuma. Hey, congratulations, Kashanks.
Truly clandestine or face any real danger. All right, I'm done here. Time for me to go. I'm heading off again in a few days, and I still have to prepare.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed, it's for me to know and you to find out. But I'm sure if you keep going as you are, getting yourselves involved in other people's business all the time, you're sure to get caught up in another misadventure before too long. Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons. If you have any more questions, just ask Uncle Tian. After the recent turn of events, I'd say he owes you one, wouldn't you?
ये कितने बोल रही है ये लान थोड़ा पानी भी पी भाई.
What would you like to know?
Nothing. I would love.
Thanks to you and Jaylan, everything turned out to. You can always.
अंकल बहुत स्लो बोल रहे हैं. ए प्रिंस बॉय तू किसके लिए विश करने वाला है भाई अगले इसमें? Yes, what? क्या हो गया भाई? These are the games. Yes, I have seen your games. Hey, you already told them. Your subs are increasing fast. Hey, thanks. I have 371 Primogems now. I will save it. Hey, someone is coming, I think. Who? Let's see what does he want. Your subs are increasing fast. Yes, भाई subs increase हो रहे हैं fast. नज़र ना लगे भाई हमारे account को. Sorry, मेरे को नज़र ना लगे अपने channel को. ऐसे बोलेंगे और कुछ नहीं बोल सकते हैं. 3 cookie run. I forgot cookie run. बोला तो कमेंट मिस कर दिया शायद तुमने. बोला तो कमेंट मिस कर दिया शायद तुमने. कौन सा यार? कितने बोल रही हो? मैं भी सेम करूँ. अच्छा सेम करेंगे भाई. ओके ठीक है ना. मैं तेरे को बताऊंगा कौन से इसमें करता हूँ मैं. तो फिर ओ भाई ये तो ट्रांसलेशन वाला काम है इसका. ओके टेक व्हाट यू वांट.
Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird looking lizard. Want me to show it to you? These bombs, so heavy.
Hey, should I wish for Raiden? Yes, you should wish for Raiden, yaar. वो बंदे ने कुछ तो लिखा था भाई, अभी देखते हैं उसको चाहिए क्या था। ओके ही हाँ, वो कैच के लिए फिश कर रहा है भाई, बंदा कैच के लिए फिश कर रहा है। कैच वाले वीडियो देखो भाई, कैच के लिए फिश करो तुम लोग भी। जो तुम निकालोगे मैं भी वही निकालूंगा भाई। प्रिंस बॉय तेरा अकाउंट का तेरा यूआईडी वगैरह कुछ है, बता देना मेरे को, देखता हूँ ना तेरे इसमें। एक्सप्लोजन इनसाइड सिटी वॉल्स ग्राउंडेड ऐसा समथिंग कुछ बोलती हो। सो अपन कहाँ जा रहे थे? अपन ना किसी को अपग्रेड कर रहे थे ये वाले अकाउंट में। हाँ यस, अपने को इसको अपग्रेड करना है, एलिमेंटल मास्टरी चाहिए। अपनी नाहिडा कंप्लीट नहीं है। हाँ वेट अभी देता हूँ यार, कॉपी में लगेगा यार, मेरे को बंदे को बुलाना नहीं है लेकिन। He doesn't need to come. Shoot. Ah. Alone. क्या हो गया शैंक्स भाई? शुड आई विश फॉर रिडन? भाई शैंक्स रिडन के लिए विश कर, कभी रिग्रेट नहीं करेगा भाई। मैंने क्या लिखा भाई? यू कैन, मैंने फिश लिखा ना, बाप रे उसको कुछ गलत लगाऊंगा यार। यू कैन हैव फिश। ओह थैंक गॉड। बंदा चला नहीं है। अरे बंदा पहले ही चले गया था, मैं क्या सोच रहा था, उसको लगा मैंने गाली दिया उसको। यार होना नहीं चाहिए ना, नाम खराब हो जाएगा अपना।
You are not welcome here.
Gotcha. No, take it easy.
कमीना साला। यार नाइडा को लाना इधर।
Shine down.
Gotcha.
Wind, fury. Inazuma shines eternal.
Is that all you got?
Busted.
Well.
La la la.
मर ही नहीं रहती कभी। यार मेरे डिजायर आर्टिफैक्ट देगा नहीं। विच इज योर फेवरेट कैरेक्टर? लाइक प्ले स्टाइल। येलान। येलान इज माय फेवरेट कैरेक्टर इन प्ले स्टाइल एंड इन एवरीथिंग। एकदम फास्ट यूक है भाई। अगर सी Naida is your favorite. Okay, Sword's favorite is Naida. Thanks. Besides Yelan. Besides Yelan, मैं किसको यूज करता हूँ? Besides Yelan. Besides Yelan आया का? Besides Yelan मेरे को आया का अच्छे लगते हैं. ये स्वॉर्ड कौन है? एक नया बंदा है भाई. Sword is new subscriber here. He's from Myanmar, so he doesn't understand Hindi.
Gotcha. Here comes the cash. Torn to oblivion.
My patience. Will.
This way.
It was fast this time. 34 seconds. Nah, I don't think he is Lucky. Lucky and Sword were talking to each other. An hour ago, I think. So they are completely different person. I also thought that they do quite talk like each other. वो एक समान बात करते हैं ऐसा लगता है तो मेरे को भी. ये रन कौन डाउन हो गया यार? मेरा कमेंट नहीं देख रहे क्या? अरे भाई देखा तेरा मैं कमेंट बस. यस आईडी दिख रहा है मेरे को भाई. ऐसा कैसे नहीं देखूंगा भाई तेरा कमेंट में. तेरा कमेंट दिखा है मेरे को. अकाउंट रिव्यू भाई में से आई एम नॉट अ प्रो प्लेयर बट आई कैन डू सम थिंग्स, सो डोंट एक्सपेक्ट टू मच फ्रॉम मी. पहले बता रहा हूँ मैं. शांक्स का देख लेते हैं. एक भी काम का आर्टिफैक्ट नहीं दे रहा कभी नहीं है. नहीं रे उसमें नंबर्स थे ना इसलिए बस पढ़ा नहीं था मैंने वो. नंबर्स को क्या पढ़ना है यार. नाराज की क्या बात है भाई? कुछ हुआ थोड़ी है नाराज के लिए. एलियन एक्स ऑनलाइन है. सनशाइन ऑनलाइन है. बहुत जन ऑनलाइन है आज. 8619 8619 76303 प्रिंस बॉय फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट सेंड कर दिया भाई तेरे को मैंने. अच्छा तेरे पास इतने 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर है भाई प्रिंस बॉय?
Today, I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
इसमें ना ये EM वाला सेट यूज कर भाई पूरा. एनर्जी चार्ज का तो वेपन दे रहा है तो पूरा एनर्जी चार्ज का सेट यूज कर इस पे. ये लान पे. It will paste the UID. It will paste the UID. Okay, wait. I will paste the UID. Yes, I can friend you too. If you are on this Asian server. भाई ये EM एम्बलम वाला यूज कर ले इसमें पूरा सेट. नंबर्स क्या पढ़ने मत. नंबर्स क्या पढ़ने मत बोला किसी.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day,
क्या
but it's
होगा
way
नंबर.
worth it because the fish taste so good.
इसका सेट चेंज कर ले भाई. इसमें ना वॉन्डरर्स ट्रूप वाला सेट यूज कर इसमें वो सही रहेगा. क्योंकि अपन चार्ज अटैक मारते हैं ना इसमें, तो उसके लिए वो बो का अटैक चार्ज करता है ना। ये देख, ये वाला इसका सेट नहीं है क्या? ये देख, ये जो सेट है ना वॉन्डरर्स वाला, ये सेट इसमें यूज़ कर पूरा गानियों के लिए, अच्छा रहेगा वो। क्योंकि अपन हमेशा चार्ज अटैक मारते हैं गानियों के लिए, तो बेस्ट रहेगा भाई। तेरे पास वेपन भी है उसका, ऑस्मोस बो, तो और अच्छा हो जाएगा तेरे लिए। दैट्स यू आईडी, ओके। काजुआ तो सही है था तेरा, बस तेरे को सेट नहीं मिला है। इसके लिए आला यूज़ करते हैं एम्ब्लम। हाँ, इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज बोनस वाला यूज़ करते हैं इसके लिए। और इसमें विच का कर रहा है, सही है। बस मिलने के इन्फार्म में चल रहा है भाई तेरा। फिजिकल डैमेज बोनस क्यों दिया है? कोई दूसरा देना यहाँ पे, फिजिकल डैमेज बोनस हटा दे, पायरो दे। और इसको अटैक देना मेनली, यहाँ पे अटैक वाली स्वॉर्ड यूज़ कर ले, फिजिकल डैमेज से मतलब नहीं है। लेफ्ट द वर्ल्ड। बंदा बिना हाय बोले चलेगा। और किसने भेजा था मेरे को यूआईडी? शैंक्स ने भेजा था क्या? नहीं, प्रिंस बॉय ने भेजा था, शैंक्स ने भी भेजा था। 3647 आई थिंक। ये नहीं, ये चलेगा क्या भाई? दूसरे सर्वर का आईडी है शायद तक, मेरे को कुछ आइडिया नहीं है। UID does not exist। 3647 84435 84435। शैंक्स भाई तेरा थोड़ा EU वगैरह में सर्वर होगा ना, दूसरे उसमें, दूसरे सर्वर में होगा भाई तेरा। शैंक्स तेरा अकाउंट दूसरे सर्वर में होगा, तो शायद तक मैं देख नहीं सकता हूँ। और मेरे दोनों एशियन सर्वर, एशिया के इसमें मेरे दोनों अकाउंट। 3647 844 84435 बराबर लिखा है। फ्रेंड लिस्ट मी, आई कांट इवन सेंड यू फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट। भाई कौन से सर्वर में खेलता है शैंक्स? एशिया वाला सर्वर रहता तो हो गया रहता यार, लेकिन एशिया वाला सर्वर नहीं है ना तेरा, हम थोड़ी तकलीफ देंगे। Hey, is this your account sword? शैंक्स भाई मैं तेरे को भूला नहीं, मैं बोला कि मैं तेरे इसमें मैंने लॉगिन देख, मैं तेरी यूआईडी डालता हूँ, तूने जो यूआईडी भेजा मेरे को शैंक्स, मैं उसको देख नहीं पा रहा हूँ। मतलब कि वो तेरा दूसरे सर्वर में ना वाला अकाउंट, तो इसलिए मैं देख नहीं पा रहा हूँ, ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ मैं। देख मैं तेरा फिर से डालता हूँ शैंक्स का। 3647 84435। देख UID डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट बता रहा है, ये सर्वर भी नहीं होगा। देख UID डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट बता रहा है शैंक्स। इट्स रॉन्ग, सी इन योर फ्रेंड लिस्ट ना। ये हाँ मैं भूल गया भाई, तू शैंक्स तू मेरे फ्रेंड लिस्ट में है यार। सॉरी यार, मैं भूल गया था। सॉरी, मैं बहुत बड़ा भुलक्कड़ हूँ। तू मेरा फ्रेंड है पहले से, मैं भूल गया था। शैंक्स तू अभी डिजायर्ड पे पहुंचने का है ना, देख अभी कैसा तेरे पास जो जो तेरे को मिल रहे हैं ना आर्टिफैक्ट्स, वो ही कर ले। जब तू तेरे 5 स्टार लेवल के आर्टिफैक्ट्स खुलेंगे ना भाई, तब आर्टिफैक्ट्स के लिए फार्म करना तू, तब मैं तेरे को बताऊंगा कौन से इसके लिए कौन सा फार्म करना। अगर तू मेरे को डीसी पे मैसेज करेगा तो मैं तेरे को स्क्रीनशॉट भेज दूंगा सबके। सॉरी मैं भूल गया था। जब तू आर्टिफैक्ट्स के लिए फार्म करेगा तब बताना मेरे को भाई, मैं तेरी तब मत कर दूंगा। अगर मैं कुछ करूंगा शायद तब कुछ हो जाएगा। डोमेन नई रिक्वेस्ट, रेलम करेंसी कर नहीं सकते हैं। गॉटा गो। ओके शैंक्स भाई मिलेंगे। मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि जब तू ऑन शैंक्स, मैं बोल रहा हूँ जब तू फार्म करेगा ना आर्टिफैक्ट के लिए तब बताना, मैं तेरी तब मत कर दूंगा, ऐसा बोल रहा मैं। तेरे को समझा नहीं क्या शैंक्स?
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
क्ली का एक ही डैमेज खत्म हो गया, लाइफ भी नहीं बढ़ी थी उसकी। मेरे फर्स्ट आईडी थी ना, मैं उसमें मुझे 45 AR हो गई थी, फिर मैंने 5 स्टार नहीं मिल रहा था। अच्छा तेरे को 5 स्टार नहीं मिल रहा था तो 46 पे अकाउंट ही छोड़ दिया भाई। ऐसे छोड़ना नहीं था भाई, उस पर कंटिन्यू करना था, क्या पता अच्छा होता बाद में। क्योंकि मेरा ये जो अकाउंट है ना, इसमें मेरे को मेरा फर्स्ट 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर ये है मोना, और उसमें कॉन्सुलेशन भी मिला मेरे को। बहुत बुरा चल रहा था, बहुत बार हारा 50-50 इसमें मैंने। क्या शैंक्स नाराज होकर चले गया क्या भाई? उसको समझ में नहीं आया शायद था।
This blinding sunlight is such a pain.
ये मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना तुमको?
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Passable effort. Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Something else catch your eye?
Everyone hold it. Break. Sparks and flash. La la la. Pew. Ouch.
दिमाग खराब, साले का अटैक पसंद नहीं गला। अभी छोड़ूंगा नहीं। फिर मैंने ये बनाया और इसमें फर्स्ट 10 पुल में जीन और काजुआ दोनों मिल गए। मैंने इसे कंटिन्यू करा। ओके
Gotcha. Take it easy. Here comes the catch.
Roll, roll, roll.
Torn to oblivion.
This may turn a little.
You're a cut above.
या फिर से अभी तक एक भी पर रेडन पे हार गया यार। बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर्स मिले भाई बिना हारे, लेकिन तेरे को तो वो अच्छी बात है। लेकिन अगर देख तेरा रैंक भी तेरा कैसा अभी कम है, तेरा AR नहीं क्या, तो अभी तू ग्राइंड करेगा ना बहुत सारा, तो तेरे को रेडन आराम से मिलती है भाई। 18 देना, पूरा एक्सप्लोर कर, रेडन मिल जाएंगी। क्योंकि अभी तेरी रेडन है क्या बोलते हैं, कंफर्म्ड है अभी। तो कर तू, विशेष वगैरह मिल जाएंगे। ओके एजरिया को मारे हमने। वही बोला किसको मारा भाई मैंने? साथ में पुल करेंगे नहीं भाई, तू रेडन के लिए पुल कर, फिर बाद में साथ में पुल करना कभी भी। रेडन के लिए पुल कर, रेडन मिलेंगे तो अच्छा हो जाएगा। कौन किसको ले रहा है? कैरेक्टर बदलना चाहिए था मेरे को, अभी ले लिया, बहुत देर हो चुकी है। मेरे को कटसीन मत दिखा यार, मेरे को बहुत गुस्सा आता है कटसीन दिखा दे तो। क्या बताऊँ यार मैं, ये कॉलेज वाले इतने प्रैक्टिकल देते हैं। यस, कॉलेज वाले को काम क्या है भाई, उनको प्रैक्टिकल देना है, बच्चों को मेहनत कराना, तंग करना सालों को।
Insignificant pest! A thousand eons, mine to dominate!
बच गए, मेरे को लगा मेरे पास आने वाला है वो।
To oblivion!
We're way behind schedule.
शूट, ये लैंड डाउन है, फिर नहीं है, मैं डाउन हो गया। क्या बोला भाई, क्या बताओ यार, कॉलेज वाले इतना प्रैक्टिकल देते हैं कि टाइम ही नहीं मिलता ज़्यादा गेम खेलने का। यार कॉलेज वालों को काम क्या है भाई। Well, he has some thin thighs. Yes, he has some thin thighs here. and pointy legs.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Huh. फायर उस पे फायर करो. हाँ थैंक गॉड. एक सर तो मुझे इतना ज़्यादा दिमाग ख़राब करते हैं जैसे मैंने उसकी बेटी पढ़ा ली हो. I heard don't eat dog when the soft.
I can't lose it all again.
We're way behind schedule.
Not sight tea, not smoke. Not sight tea, not smoke. What does that mean? You're gonna lose it all when you're asleep. Sir, I think you're right. Okay, we can wish one time. Please be a 5-star character. Or a weapon. It's a 4-star. So, what is that? Shinobu. Why Shinobu? Why? Why have you come? So hello guys, that's it for today's stream यार. आज के लिए इतना ही. मिलते हैं अगली स्ट्रीम में. Thanks for watching. क्योंकि मेरे को यार I have to go tomorrow early morning, so need to get some shut eye. So मैं तो जा रहा हूँ सोने भाई थोड़ी देर में. मिलते हैं यार अगली स्ट्रीम में. क्या बोलते हो? ऐसे एक वो खेले है क्या तुमने? खेला नहीं है लेकिन है मेरे पास. खेलूँगा भाई, उसकी भी स्ट्रीम करेंगे कभी. Hey, bye, Sword. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. by your time. At my time, it will be 3. Bye. वापस कब लाइव? भाई मैं लाइव रोज जाता हूँ प्रिंस बॉय. आई गो लाइव डेली at 4 p.m. Oh, sorry, at 3 p.m. 3 से अपन 6 खेलते हैं, 6 साढ़े 6 कोई दूसरा गेम. फिर बाद में जेंशिन खेलते हैं अपन 7 से 11 साढ़े 11. हे बाय जेंशिन, सॉरी बाय फ्रेंड्स बॉय. बाय, गुड नाइट. gaming moment. I will try that game. Thanks for the suggestion, Sword. I will try that game. Yes, good night. Good night to you too, Lucifer. I'm online all the time, by the way. Okay.